A disappointing but necessary departure delay, a voyage reroute, and thanks to planes, trains, and automobiles, the Seadogs and I joined Mike in Germany, and we are now about a week away from setting sail on our journey from the Baltic Sea to Boxicor Bay. In our last planning episode, I said goodbye to Hala for now, and it was even harder to say goodbye to friends and family in Alabama. The next time I see this place, we will be sailing into this marina after a 6,000 nautical mile sailing trip across the Atlantic. It's kind of surreal, but it's happening, and it's officially real, y'all. Today is the day. This is where we start, and this is where we'll end. But first, there was much work to be done. We had a busy schedule of vaccinations for the pups and for the humans. On a voyage that will take us to ports in at least 12 countries, we all needed our shots. We're in the car now, and we're about to pull out, and I've got to get my shots, and the puppies have to get some of their shots. We have a lot to do to get ready to visit all these countries. Y'all ready to go? Let's do it. Okay, so that's done. I'm here at the Department of Public Health, and I have all my shot records, and I have my little Band-Aids. They said I'd be sore tomorrow, but we'll see. After that, it was 2 weeks of serious work for our clients and piles of paperwork in preparation for the journey. The dog's health certificate could only be completed 10 days before our departure. Then the 9-page document had to be overnighted to Montgomery for a USDA stamp, then shipped back to us before we left. It was a race, but we got it done. We were also working on paperwork and import permits for some of the Caribbean destinations that we won't even see until January at the earliest. With regard to our route, we learned that we can't take pets into the UK via private vessel, so we also worked on a redo of our sailing route. We will take a pass on Falmouth and instead cover the coast of France on our way through the English Channel to the Bay of Biscay. Meanwhile, back in Stralsund, Mike and his crew were busy with the equipment upgrades on Sea Falcon that included solar panels, a wind generator, and more cool stuff that he needs to explain. He will be uploading a complete update video this week with the mechanical and electrical equipment rundown. Mike has been busy and making tons of progress, but don't feel too sorry for him. He did take a little break to play with his new toy. We are looking forward to having some cool drone footage for you. Back in Gulf Shores, one last trip to the vet, and we were given an incredible lesson on first aid for the dogs while at sea. Our vet is Dr. Nisha Langston at Magnolia by the Gulf Animal Clinic, and she is not only an extraordinary doctor of veterinary medicine, but she's also a sailor. She understands sailing and the sea and what this kind of activity can do to animals. So we now have every base covered for taking care of Captain Jack and Scout while we sail. We have another full video about this that includes every possible medical preparation for sailing with dogs. Then we loaded up and headed for the Atlanta airport. This was quite a journey for us. Once safely in Germany, we went to see a German veterinarian to get the required European Union pet passport. We found some time to unleash the hounds and let them explore some of the gorgeous scenery and new smells of Deutschland. We also got to see what doggy jet lag looks like. Finally, we boarded the train and headed to Stralsund. Tune in next week when we make the final preparations on Seafalke. We're almost finished with the prep work, and now we are ready to start the real journey.
I'm attaching the seat fence. Keep the dog safe.
We are so ready to hit the water and set sail. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. If you want to leave us a comment, we will be happy to respond to you. If you want bonus content and cool rewards, please join our crew on Patreon. The link is in the description below.